Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. It is 4:15 in the morning. The prices dropped at 3 o'clock, so I've been studying the prices for the last hour and 15 minutes. I didn't go through and pick out like 100 shots. I went through and picked out what I thought were the most usable shots, stuff that I have that I use every day, stuff that I'm looking at potentially getting that has potential, and just stuff that, I love. So, and I'll point these out individually as we come to you. Even some stuff I haven't bought yet, I'll be pointing out what I plan on buying. So let's get started. So our first item is going to be, it is the Canon 75 to 300 f4.56 for $272. Now this is not a pro-end lens, but this is a decent lens if you're looking for a 75 to 300 f4.56 lens. You'll get some good shots off of this. Like I say, it's not the 70 to 300 f2.8, but it's also $272. It's not $1,500 to $2,000. So I think if you're not a pro, but you're looking at getting some faraway shots, this might be the lens for you. So take a look at it. I don't use Canon anymore, but when I saw that, I thought if I did use Canon, I'd probably have that in my bag. It's a bag of reflectors. You can never have enough reflectors because as soon as you buy them, this stuff starts tearing off of them. The gold starts flaking away and the silver starts flaking away. So if you're looking for a new set of reflectors, Neewer has 43-inch reflectors in what looks like white, silver, gold, black, and white. And they are only $29.95. So check those out because you know you guys can always need some new reflectors. That we have the SJ Cam 400. Now this is one of those I was talking about that's iffy. This is, to me, it looks like it's wanting to compete with the DJI 400 and the new 360. I don't know that it's going to be able to, especially priced at what it's priced at. It just seems to be strikingly a little bit cheap to be competing with those because it's selling for $173, and the microphones for the DJI are almost that cost. So this is a big question mark on this one. Buy at your own risk. I just think it's interesting because it does come across, like the 360, the part does come off and you can use it as a controller. I don't really have a thumbs up or thumbs down for this product, but I will probably be checking it out. So if you guys want to wait until I get it and check it out and decide then, it might not be a bad idea because I don't want to send you guys to go buy this and say, hey, Daniel said buy this because it might be a piece of crap. I don't know. I've never touched it. I've never seen it. It looks like it has potential, but the $173 price scares me off a little bit. So we'll wait on that one a little bit. Let me get that one checked out. Our next item is the Sony Alpha 6700 APS-C. And it is on sale for $13.98. Not a bad camera. Sony makes some good stuff. And I thought at that price, we're not going to have any of these rock bottom $8.99 prices on too much stuff anymore. So that's something you might want to think about as we go through these pictures. We're just not going to probably see too many total rock bottom pictures because prices have gotten so high, but we can take advantage of the best prices that are out there. So if you're a Sony user or you're looking to get into Sony, this might be the way to go. And here we have a Sony FE50 f1.8 for under $200. And that is a good deal because if you know Sony, under $200 is not very common. And Sony makes good lenses. So you might want to look into this. So like I said, $198 is 29% off, $198, brand new Sony FE 50mm f1.8. So check that out if you're into Sony, especially if you need a backup 50mm or if you need a 50mm at all. So get that checked out. And our next item is the Sony SEL2470 GM E-mount camera. Well, no, this is the lens, excuse me. This is the 24-70 f2.8 G Master for $15.98. And this is a heck of a lens. You people heard talk about the G Master lens before. This is it right here. $15.98 is 11% off. If you're looking for that lens, I would say it's only going to get higher from here. So go ahead and jump on that lens for $15.98. I think that's a great bargain because G Master makes some beautiful lenses. Our next camera is a whole other end. This is a camera for beginners. This is the Canon R100. This is pretty much strictly for beginners. You get the camera, and it's the R series lenses. So it's the newer version, mirrorless camera, R100, and it comes with a 18 to 45 lens, 4.5 to 6.3, 24 megapixels, and it's only $499 for a lens and a camera. That is a great, great, great starter camera. You'll know immediately if you like the camera or not. The only thing I don't think this camera will do is I don't think it has the flip out screen, but it's only $499. It gets you into the R line of cameras, and it also comes with a lens, so you can't go wrong with that. You can, once you master this camera and you want to move on up, put that on the shelf, use that as a backup. That's a probably never go away camera like some of my 20Ds and 30Ds over there I've had for 20 years. So there you go. You always like to hang on to them early cameras. Next, we have the DJI RS4 Mini Gimbal Stabilizer on sale for $269. I don't use a lot of these, but I know a lot of people that do, and I know DJI makes some really good ones. That's why I put this one in the list. It's only $269, and this stuff is only going to go up in price, as we know. So check that out if you're interested in one. Our next item is yet another beginner drone. It is 44% off, and it is $41.79. So if there's ever a drone you can fly and not cry when it lands in a lake, like a few of mine have, it is the $41.78 drone. Doesn't even have a brand name, but it says drone with 1080p, remote control quadcopter with gesture selfie, attitude hold 1, key start 3D flip, 2 batteries, and it's black, and it's $41. Did I mention that? $41. I mean, if you ever wanted to just play with a drone and not worry about if you hit a tree or land it in a lake or hit yourself in the head with it, this is the one. Check it out. $41 for a drone. You can't pass that up. Whoever thought we'd see a $41 drone that was bigger than this? Anyway, amazing technology we have today. The next item we have is the Neewer Z2 Pro. It's a flash, and it is on sale for $148, and I have used this flash. It's 22% off. It's $148. It is a pretty good flash, especially if you're shooting manual. When you get into TTL in this flash, you can get a little bit of fluctuation, but think of that $148 price is what we're looking at right here. I think you're safe in manual, and you're safe with $148. And if you want to try the TTL on it, you can. I didn't have great luck with TTL, but you might. But you do have the manual to fall back on, and you do have the $148 price to fall back on. So Neewer makes some fantastic stuff. Now, was I right or was I right? I just got this in the other day. The Neewer 120 watt 2.4 strobe. It was $219 just a few days ago. I did the video on this. It is on sale for $186. You cannot go wrong with this little sucker for $186. And on top of that, their $109 trigger is also on sale. We'll see it in just a minute. So you just cannot go wrong. Turn that on so you can see it. You cannot go wrong with the trigger and the flash on this. That's a fantastic deal. So I'll show you this when it comes up on the screen. Hopefully it'll be next. I had so much stuff, it's so late at night, I might not have everything in exact order, so you'll have to forgive me. But I was up early working for you guys, so you got to give me that. Yes, there is our trigger. It is up next. That is the QZS. That's for Sony, so make sure you get C if you got Canon and so on, N for Nikon. That is the Neewer QZS, and it is on sale for $67. It's 20% off. And I had a feeling, I told you guys, I said I have a gut feeling, hold off on these until Prime Day. I think they're both going to go on sale. And combined, I think they dropped about $50. So I got that one right. I finally got something right. And I'm glad I did on that, because that is just a fantastic kit right there. It's awesome. I love it. Our next item is the Godox V1 Mid. And I have it right here is the Neewer Q1, the Neewer, excuse me, it's the Godox V1 Mid. Take it out and show it to you. It also is a fantastic flash. It is a perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it has our screen on the back that we love so dearly. So for $159, this is an absolute bargain. Just an absolute bargain for this. When I saw that, I'm like, I cannot believe that's only $159. I've got one, or heck, I still might buy another one because you can use multiple ones. I like it. I like it a lot. The size is just perfect. It's not so big that it's overwhelming to carry during the reception, but it's not so small you don't get enough power out of it. So one of my favorite flashes. I take off my V100, the big heavy Godox one from the ceremony. As soon as I get to the reception, I throw on that that V1 mid. Our next product. Now this I like. These I have upstairs. I put in a studio upstairs. I told you this. We put a Godox photography studio in upstairs. They paid for some of it. I paid for some of it. We only have 24,000 subscribers, so I didn't feel like it would be right for me to say, hey, give me all 3 lights and all these stands and umbrellas. I didn't feel like that would be right. So they bought some of it and I bought some of it, and we have an awesome photography studio upstairs. I'm not using strobes anymore because I don't have a very big room. So I don't need the power from the strobes. I can get it all from the LEDs. As long as I'm doing 2 or 3 people, I don't have room to do more than that anyway, usually shooting a model. And I love, love, love these lights. This particular one is the 80 watts, $199, 13% off. They also make a 150, and I'm not sure if it's on sale or not, but I think I paid $259 for it. I think I might have saw it somewhere on sale for $259. I'm not, or $239. I'm not sure. Great lights though. They work amazing. They are made like a brick house. They just awesome lights. I love them. I'm so glad. My wife was like, "What are you doing? You're not going to be using strobes?" I'm like, nope, we're going LED all the way. No recycle time, none of that problem. It's just good to go. Now the next thing we have are SanDisk memory cards. You know, these things are getting high and hard to find. They're expensive. These are 2 SanDisk 200s. They are V30s, both 128 gigs. They're $139. I know that's not cheap, but they're only getting more and more expensive and harder to find. So keep that in mind if you're low on cards. I counted cards the other day, and I've been doing this since 1983. They didn't sell cards in 1983. But since I've been buying them, I counted I have 55 cards. Thank you that I don't have to go buy 55 cards. That is awesome. I'm so glad I have so many cards because they are so expensive nowadays. Our next item. Now, I read the other day these were out of stock. They might have been saving them for Prime Day, but I don't think they're going to be making these anymore. This is the Sony Tough Series SDXC UHS-2 cards, 128 V90s. And they're 128 gigs, V90, and they sell for $253. What a bargain. But if you need a Sony V90, 128 gigs, $253. It's expensive, I know, but if that's what you need, that's what you got to buy. I really wanted to find them cheaper, but I'm just glad I found it, period, because everything I've seen that they had quit making them. Let's see. Our next item. Now, this is my personal favorite brand, is the Pro Grade. Now this is a 128, this is a V60. It's 128 gigs and it's on 20% off and it's $103. Now these are my favorite cards. I find that I can do everything I need with a V60 card. Some of you guys may need different. I use the S5 Mark II and the G9 Mark II. So if you have faster cameras that have 50 megapixels and you're shooting 8K, you probably have to have the V90s. But I can get away with the V60s, and Pro Grade is my favorite card. Now, this is something that caught my eye, and I am thinking about ordering this. This is the Siriu. Nobody knows how to pronounce this. I just make this up. 24 millimeter. Apparently, I can't say millimeter either. Siriu 24 millimeter anamorphic lens, 2.8, 1.33 APS-C camera for L mount. It might be a cool lens. I have to check it out. I'm not sure. I got to read more about it. I see now that it says APS-C. I think I need L mount, so I need to double check into that before I just jump on that and buy it. Our next item, we are back to memory cards. This is a SD card from SanDisk. It's a V30. It's a lower end, but it's only $46. So, and you can do a lot with a V30. A lot of my cards are V30. So this is SanDisk V30, $46. Not a bad card for $46. And I know a while back that would have been cheaper, but we don't live in a while back. We live in the now. So $46 if you want a good SanDisk Extreme. And we're getting close to the end here, guys. Bear with me. We'll find what you've been looking for. This is another picture of the 80 Godox LED that I use upstairs. I put 2 of them in there. My bad. I thought that was the 150. So we'll just move right along past that. This is the trigger for the Neewer. That is on sale for $67. I think I'm getting some doubles down here. So we'll just keep on moving. Things aren't easy at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm telling you guys, especially when you get my age. Now, this next lens is probably the king of lenses for Micro Four Thirds. This is the Panasonic Lumix 12 to 35 f2.8 Leica. Great lens, just a fantastic lens. I don't think they come any better for micro four thirds than this one. I've got a very old one and it still does a great job, but if I can ever get my hands on a new one, I'd love to. But right now I'm using my old one because it works, and you just can't get rid of something if it don't work. My wife won't let me. If it still works, don't fix it, right? That's her motto. Too bad. But she's probably right. The new one might come in broke, who knows? Now this is my favorite. I tell you, you know how Sigma came in a few years ago and just destroyed the market and just took over the secondary market? I think Sigma has now moved into top tier camera lenses. This, I think, may be our new king of secondary lenses. This is the Meike lens, M-E-I-K-E. I have a couple of these and I love every one. I tested my 85 Meike against my Lumix 85 and I liked the Meike in every aspect better, and it costs 4 times less. So I sold the Sony. I think I sold, not the Sony. Sorry, it's 4:30 in the morning, guys. Give me a break. I sold the, I think I sold my Lumix first. I may still have them both. Who knows? But the Meike lens is awesome. And you see that price, and you've got your 2.8 all the way to 22, I believe it says. I can't see it, but you can control it down at the bottom. It's on sale for $223, guys. It's a fantastic lens. I mean, you can spend triple that if you want on a lens, and still might not get one as good. Now this is the main lens that this is the main flash that I use when I'm shooting pictures. This is my Godox V100. It has 100 watts of power. It is incredibly strong. I never have any extra need for extra power unless I've got other flashes set up around the room. The sucker is a beast. It's a V100. And it recycles fast. Everything about it is awesome. It's got the little flash in the front. There's nothing I do not like about this flash. If you were looking for a #1 flash to go in your box, in your camera bag, you will not go wrong with the Godox V100. Buy it camera specific. If you're Canon, buy the C. If you're Nikon, buy the N, so on and so forth. Just get you a Godox V100 and you'll be smiling for a long time. I love that lens. I love the lens. I'm sorry. I love the flash. We only have 2 more. Let's see if I can make it through these 2 without messing up. Now this, when I first saw this, I thought this may be the product of the year. This is the Godox IT Pro. I love this. It works as a transmitter. It works as a receiver. It works on your camera. This thing just does everything. And I thought this might just be the top product of the year. But there's another product that's running against it. I don't have it on here, but by the end of the year, it's going to be down to this one and one other one. I just think the world of both of them. They both just blew my mind when I saw them. Our last product is my main light when I'm shooting outside. This is my Godox AD200 Pro 2. This thing is a beast. It is outdoor flash strobe, 200 watt seconds, 2.4 TTL. It goes up to 1/8 thousandths of a second, high speed. You name it, it does it. It's a heck of a lens. You know, there's a difference between a lens and a flash. Maybe I need to learn the difference. I'm sorry. It really is. It is 4:36. I'm usually asleep by now, guys. Give me a break. Well, I'm doing my best. I want you guys to get the good deals. That's why I'm up. Don't call me in a few hours. I'll be asleep. But this flash right here is, the TTL is dead on. The first Godox AD200 was pretty good at TTL. This AD200 Pro 2 is just nails it every freaking time. This is a heck of a flash. I mean, it is a flash and a half. And it is on sale. Regular $359. It's on sale for $319. I say regular $359 because that's what I paid for mine. Even though it doesn't say that up there in the top corner, it says buy new $319. I paid $359 for mine. Maybe I got ripped off. Who knows what happens? But those are our products that I'm going to show you guys. If you have any questions about any of them, just let me know and I'll help you out any way I can. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate your time. I had so much fun getting up early to dig through these deals for you. I hope you can find something that you can use. Any questions, drop a note down at the bottom. And I'll get to you later this afternoon. I got to go get some sleep. You guys have a great night. Thank you.